Right now, we got another game for you as we continue with more of the action here for PBA 3x3 Lakas na Tatlo Season 2. Here are the two teams. Introducing first, Terrafirma 3x3. From Zambales at number 12, Jeremiah Taladua. From Cagayan de Oro City at number 17, Red Cachuela. From Dasmariñas, Cavite at number 39, Shaq Alanes. From Bohol at number 44, Sandy Senor. Coach of Terrafirma 3x3, Coach Raymond Tioco. The opponent, J&T Express. From Quezon City at number 3, Morgan Hayes. Also from Quezon City at number 8, Jared King. From Cebu at number 17, Joseph Sadurifa. From Pasig City at number 21, Keith Datu. Coach of J&T Express, Coach Ryan Monteclaro. Officials for this game, Jet Tantay and Brian Peclaro. Flip coin, possession.
A team seeking to win their first game of the conference today is the Terrafirma 3x3. Now, I was able to speak to Shaq Alanes earlier about their performance in the last leg, and he said that the team focused too much on their offense. There was no urgency from the players, and the defense was lacking to practically none at all. With that said, Shaq mentioned that their week-long preparations focus mainly on better game plays that are defense-focused. Terrafirma knows that against J&T Express, containing players like Sedurifa and Datu will be the biggest challenge.
J&T Express versus Terrafirma 3x3 in 5, 4, 3x3 PBA Lakas na Tatlo.
And here we go, J&T Express kontra Terrafirma 3x3. And yung sabi nga ni Bea kanina, Jolly, you know, the Shaq Alanes, if you're new, if it's a new name to you, watch out for this guy because he is quite the playmaker and bucket getter dito sa 3x3.
Gino, I'll add a rugged player, Shaq Alanes. Di ba, hindi ka basta-basta makakalusot sa kanya. That's Red Cachuela on your screens, teammate ni Shaq Alanes. And like what Bea said, first game nila, pero isa pang na-mention ni Bea was Joseph Sedurifa. And yun na nga, si Keith Datu, who were number 1 and number 3 most points ng leg number 1. Sedurifa 1. Of course, Alman Vosotros will always be in the top 3 is number 2. And then yung bagong si Keith Datu was number 3 sa paramihan ng puntos ng leg number 1. So, di ba? Two guys on the J&T Express and nandyan, which makes them a deadly squad.
You know, Datu, speaking of him, scored 8 points in the first game today, a win over Blackwater Red President. And here's Alanes from deep.
A Jeric thing, daring Shaq Alanes to fire that 2-ball. Shaq Alanes makes him pay.
Hayes can't score down low. The ball is picked up by Sedurifa.
Oops.
Here's Shaq. Shaq, of course, not the 350-pound center of the NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure, mahilig sa sports, sa basketball, yung kanyang tatay to name your son, Shaq. Pero yun na nga, magaling na player din, no? Shaq, they have a 1-point lead here. That's Joseph Sedurifa on your screens. Go ahead.
That's right. I mean, you can't have a name like Shaq if you're not a good player. No? I mean, this just doesn't fit. Pero ironically, Shaquille means little warrior.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, a bit of trivia there. Thank you for that, Gene. Pero yun ang mga idol ko back in the day.
Datu with a reverse there, though.
And we were talking about him earlier, di ba? Mga 6'6", 6'7", has range, can put the ball on the floor. And that's what Robert Datu brings for this J&T Express squad.
Reminds me of a young Jolly Escobar.
Oh, thank you for that. My range was not like that, but I'll take it, my friend.
Well, you didn't really need range back in the day kasi you had Roddy Magsano as a teammate for many years, diba?
That's good. We have to show you this nifty quick spin.
Pero ganda, no? Jolly Escobar na Jolly Escobar yan.
Well, yung move na yun, pwede na. Doon tayo talaga sa ilalim. Yung mga undergoal natin, mga walang kamatayang reverse layups natin. Terrafirma, we mentioned the top scorer in leg number 1.
I like the composition of this JNT Express team, Jolly.
Oo. Then you got the rugged, the Marvin Hayes
ka
there.
dyan, may outside shooting ka ni Teng.
Veterano, Jeric Teng, yeah. Had a hand in that ball. Si big boy Keith Datu, pero Taladua just snatches that from him.
Nice basket there.
Yeah.
For Terrafirma 3x3 that ties it up with 3-all.
That was Sandy Senyal dun sa may ilalim, challenging the big Robert Datu. This is what we were talking about. He's confident to fire up yung kanyang mga long bombs. Still gets that to go, Jeans.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of a bump there, and he still manages to finish it. Ganda naman ng teardrop shot na yun.
Pero alam niyang, di ba, mahirap kalabanin sa ilalim. So releasing that prior to the defense of a big boy Datu.
Hayes making adjustments in the air, no good. Here's Alanes from the corner, no good.
Look at that wrestling match. Marvin Hayes and Senyal.
It's hard to pick a winner between those two.
Ang ganda ng pound for pound ng dalawa.
Maganda yun.
Magandang
laban yun.
Malaki din si Senyal.
Senyal kontra Hayes.
Ginawang boxing, no? Pero minsan kasi sa laro sa ilalim, minsan ganon eh. Di ba yung the bigger guy has a huge advantage. So pagka ganyang halos parehong 200 pounds, magandang panoorin.
And a foul there is going to be called on Jeric.
Dikit na dikit ang laro natin. 4 apiece dito.
Senyal taking it, sending it over to Coachella. I love saying his name, by the way. Coachella. Coachella, no good in that jumper. Senyal with the board. Senyal puts it up. Hook shot is good over Datu.
Some nice, nifty, timely hits from Sandy Senyal for Terrafirma here. Again, reminding you, ito ang kanilang first game sa ating leg na to, day 1, leg number 2.
Datu tries to tap into Jeric. Yes, he manages to get it. Here's Teng from deep. No good. Nice position there by Coachella. Boxing out the bigger Datu. Senyal, baseline jumper. Still nothing. Coachella with the board. Coachella puts it up. Can't score. Jeric gets the board over to Hayes.
White body did si Red Coachella, hard creating that space underneath. Marvin Hayes with a nice basket here. His first game.
And that ties it up at 5-all. Coachella can't score over to Datu. Datu back to Jeric. They go down to Hayes. Hayes over to Datu. He can hit this from deep.
Yeah.
No good. Hayes picks up the board. No, it's going to go out of bounds.
See naman Shaq Alanes, and you were talking about him earlier, diba? He doesn't care na Marvin Hayes is much bigger than him. Lalabanan niya si Marvin. Ito yung magandang left-handed laying in against traffic here. Sandy Senyal was right there, pero napasok pa rin ni Marvin.
Hayes over to Terrafirma. Puts it up. Tough shot. Tough shot. And board picked up by Coachella. Here's Taladua. Taladua. Strong to the basket. No good. Coachella with the board. Coachella stopped there by Hayes. Flat-footed block by Marvin. Terrafirma waiting for the Datu screen. Over to Hayes. Hayes puts it up from downtown. Nothing. And the rebound goes to Senyal.
Nice boxing out from Red Coachella to prevent an offensive rebound from Keith Datu, big boy.
Still 5-all with 5 minutes and 31 left. And of course, when we get to below 5 minutes, there's a little bit of a stoppage.
Yes. Mandatory timeout ang sinasabi po ni Gino. Everybody needs a break dito after that rugged 5 minutes of play.
This has been a pretty rugged matchup between these two teams. Look at the beautiful pass. Alanes to Senyal for the bucket.
Wow.
That's going to be the highlight reel for sure.
Ganda nung pasan. Able to finish was Sandy Senyal still. Nothing there from Joseph Sedurifa.
Senyal backing down at Jeric Teng. Senyal up fake, puts it up and in.
Big boy knows what to do underneath the basket, diba? Body up against the smaller Jeric Teng. One pump fake. Sees daylight. Nice finish from Sandy Senyal.
Here's Teng. Teng absorbs the contact, puts it up, and he's gonna draw the foul.
Totally understand why Sandy Senyal, his reaction is like that, di ba? Little bit of a bump inatawagan siya doon. Pero ito yung magandang pasa ni Shaq.
I mean, he had a little bit of a God Sham God fake move there. And a nice behind the head pass to Senyal as we take a look at this tough shot here.
Power play. Power playing Sandy Senyal underneath. Pump fake and the finish. Dikit na dikit ng ating game. Two-point difference lang. Terrafirma mainstays, but this is the JNT Express squad. Jeric Teng on your screens. Ang Taladua, Patrella, and Shakalan is the regulars para dito sa Terrafirma. Made it na rin to the playoffs a few times, diba?
Last season.
Couple of legs, medyo deep talaga ang sa playoffs nakakarating sila. You see a nice bucket. Attacking the basket is Jeremiah Taladua.
Here's Datu being bodied here.
Look at the handles. May handles, diba?
Sedurifa naman, may shot.
Joseph Sedurifa.
Here's Taladua. Taladua attacks, draws the foul from Jeric.
Again, reminding you that Joseph Sedurifa scored a bunch of points in leg number 1. This is Taladua.
Ganda ng fake na yun.
Don't let yung size niya fool you dahil may quickness siya. The bucket, the two-pointer coming from Joseph Sedurifa.
Here's the handoff.
Shaq.
It looked like he lost the ball on the way up.
Painful miss from Shakalanes.
Datu. Datu using the height advantage. Can't score at Coachella, but Hayes there turns a negative into positive.
Pero you'll see the diba? Yung skill also of Datu really taking it to the chest of the defense.
Alanes trying to get creative, no goal. Here's Datu. He's got definitely a size advantage, and Alanes pulls the chair on him, sends it over to Sedurifa for 2.
They still get a bucket. About to say, smart play coming from Shakalanes, and like you said, pulling that chair up from under Robert Datu, pero they still, Datu manning that shaded area.
So getting it done at both ends of the court here. So Datu.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, JNT Express ahead once again in this ball game, 10-8.
Taladua on your screens. He's playing nicely for Terrafirma.
Teng to Sedurifa from deep, no good. Coachella, nice board there, but Sedurifa picks it up. 8 seconds in the shot clock for them. Here's Datu.
He will take it to the gut of the defense, diba? Not really settling for jump shots. He sees an advantage. Boom, he's going to take that. Will be rewarded a free throw here. Both teams 5-team fouls pa lamang. Exciting 3x3 basketball, right. Gino.
If you're just joining us, as we take a look at some of the highlights here from Sedurifa in leg number 1 versus Pure Foods. Naka 14 points siya doon, no?
9 of 13. So again, scored the most points leg number 1. Alman Basot was second in points, leg number 1. And third is his teammate, Robert Datu.
So yung 14 points na yun is minimum 28 points if this was 5-on-5.
Yeah.
Minimum kasi minsan, long bomb yung nakapasok. But Yeah, minimum 28 points yun.
Well, that's a lot if you think about it. But you mentioned it earlier, we are ones and twos now, di ba? So times 2 tayo in a regular basketball game. Kanina pa si Jeremiah Taladua.
Here's Datu. Datu. Over to Teng. From deep. Got it. Daming fans ni Jeric.
Oo. Pero bigyan natin ng credit si Robert Datu dahil di ba absorb niya mga defenders. Boom, finding Jeric Teng at the last second. Senyal imposes his will underneath. He has 6 points.
That's right.
Jeans.
Yeah, Senyal has been having quite the ball game. Here, as we take a look at nice pass from Datu to Teng, wide open from deep.
Kikita din natin yung basketball smarts ni Datu, di ba? Walang pinipilit na mga movements, di ba? He's a wide open teammate, boom, kick out.
Saka alam niya, he absorbs the defense, and they're gonna sag off of his teammates. Kaya libreng-libre si Jeric dun sa tres na yun. It's 11-13 in favor of J&T Express. Sedurifa over to Datu. Datu, double team, then it's a turnover.
Good hands from Shakalanis to strip the big boy Datu and take that possession.
Sabi siguro ng yung coach niya, don't bring the ball down, keep it up, keep it high.
Yun ang mga kailangan for mga big boys, di ba? Nanenegate mo yung size advantage mo pag binaba mo yung bola.
Here's Coachella. Over to Alanes. Alanes dancing with Sedurifa. Look at that shot by Shaq. No good. Hayes picks up the board.
Dancing would be the key word. Meron na nga siyang extra step na nangyari doon. They let that go, although he misses his two-pointer. Shaq Alanes.
Sedurifa puts it up. Short jumper. No good. Datu with the board. Datu puts it up and in.
You gotta love that, Jeans, di ba? Ang intense pa niya, di ba? Kung saan yung mga loose balls, kung pupuntahan niya talaga yung mga 50-50 balls, he's gonna grab that. This is gonna be a miss from Joseph Sedurifa. Datu says, walang problema yan. Let me clean that up.
The hoop and the harm there for the big fella. Datu completes the free throw. And it's now 15-11 in favor of J&T Express.
5 points for Robert Datu.
Taladua tried to execute a playground fake with that little move there. Unfortunately, couldn't score. His team trails by 4 points with 1:39 left. And J&T Express calls timeout. They enjoy a 4-point advantage. If you're just joining us, J&T Express won earlier this morning.
Yeah.
As we take a look at this squad.
Parang sila, this is Terrafirma, pero kanina we were talking about the J&T Express na pretty much the parang sila yung surprise nung leg number 1 dahil parang bagong team. Although these are veterans on the squad, pero di ba bagong team na you put together. And 4th place na kaagad sila, garnering some nice tour points dyan. And of course, they played for the 3rd place. Natalo lang in the end against Platinum Karaoke. Pero di ba, nice showing sa kanilang debut. And I would say Robert Datu is taking the 3x3 by storm.
I think people are taking notice about this man. Sedurifa goes to Datu. Datu, hand off to Sedurifa. Back to Datu. Two-man action. Sedurifa from deep, no good. Rebound goes to Senyal.
Mahirap din bantayan yung two-man game na yun dahil may range din yung si Datu. He can just suddenly pop out. Pero Santi Senyal has other ideas.
Sedurifa, 4-point advantage for J&T Express. Sedurifa all the way to the cup.
Last line defender has to be there for incursions like that. Galing kay Joseph Sedurifa.
You see his teammates saying, hold the ball, kills a little bit of clock. Sedurifa from deep. No good. Datu fighting for the board. Over to Teng. Back to Sedurifa. 5-point advantage with under 30 seconds to go. 4 seconds in the shot clock. Sedurifa puts it up. Back irons and rebound goes to Senyal. Senyal, they got to hurry up here. Terrafirma does. Taladua. Taladua from downtown, no good. And Sidorifa is going to let that go out of bounds.
Well, indicative win para dito sa JNT Express. This is a 5-point advantage with 12 seconds remaining. So yeah, they will cruise on. Well, I would say cruise kasi medyo mahirap yung kanilang game kanina against Blackwater Red President. Only a 1-point win against the Prince Rivero-led squad. Pero ito, mas convincing itong magiging panalo nila over Terrafirma.
So they are going to get, most likely anyway, their second win of the day.
Yeah, it's going to be tough na para dito sa Terrafirma. There's crazy things happen, like the couple of overtimes kanina.
And that's going to be it. JNT Express gets their second win of the day. A rather
look at those fans, my friend.
Good one against the Terrafirma 3x3 side, as the fans of the JNT Express celebrate here at the Robinson's Place in Novaliches. And our best player for this ball game is none other
the scorer
than Mr. Sidorifa.
That with the help of his teammates nicely. Diba? Chris Datu and all of them directing 7 points, 6 boards para dito kay Joseph Sidorifa. And yeah, their second win in today's leg, Gino.
And Sidorifa and JNT Express will carry that over to tomorrow.
Yes.
And of course, you can join them here at the Robinson's Place in Novaliches. And up next, our ball game that we're going to be bringing you is the TNT Tropang Giga, the defending champions, taking on Cavitex Braves.